guys, so these are currently the bags that I'm using, and the reason why I'm showing it to you guys is in case you have one of these bags, I'll put it side by side with the Manfrotto in case that's something you wanted to look at for a size comparison. This is the Low Pro Magnum AW200. This is the Low Pro Magnum AW400. This is the Case Logic sling bag, and this is also another Case Logic sling bag. This here is my go-to Case Logic bag. It's my current bag that I use. It's half sling, half backpack. It's pretty much my go-to bag, but all these bags here have their specific reasons and needs. And this is when I need more space. This is my Eve Case backpack here. Hey guys, so today I wanted to review a couple of Manfrotto backpacks to replace my Case Logic backpack. So today we're going to take a look at the MB PL-3N1-35 and 36. Manfrotto hasn't sent this to me. I'm not sponsored or anything, although it would be cool. I got it from Amazon, so the links will be in the description below it. Obviously, this will not be a full review because these things are going to be brand new right out of the box. For this video specifically, we'll just be doing it so we can compare the two bags together and to see if it holds up from an external, internal, and how many things it could potentially hold, and the options and things like that in comparison to the bags that I already have. All right, let's get to it and open up the MB PL-3N1-35 first. Let's check it out. Cool. All right. Whoa. All right. So it comes in this plastic bag. This is from Amazon. And I'm sorry guys, this is not the 35. This is the MB PL-3N1-36, not the 35. All right, so we got the MB PL-3N1-35. That should be in this box. I'm hoping it is in this box, but we'll find out. Oh, cool. So let's take a quick look at it. It comes with, you know, the normal things here and these little loop type zippers here. So let's take a look at the top first. Let's zipper this down. And well, I kind of like this. So just like my Case Logic, you have a pocket on the flap here. This pocket isn't that big, but it's a pretty big pocket. And then you have a lot of space in here. It looks like that you have space on the sides here. Actually, it doesn't. What it is this mesh area here is actually the inside of the pocket here. So if you look at this, you can see this mesh is kind of like in here, and that's fine. The pocket doesn't open all the way because you also have this flange over here keeping it from opening totally 100%. So things don't fall out. So that's pretty cool. What you have here are, looks like places you can put pens and pencils over here. You have a place over here where you can put other things. This area here, okay, I like this. From the overhead, you can see that this bottom portion here is actually a zipper. So if I zipper this here, you can see this zipper. So there's a zipper on the inside that you can zipper to open the bottom portion to get to the main compartment of the camera bag. Okay, the reason why I like that is because my Case Logic is held by Velcro. And when you use Velcro, small items can slip in between and go into the main compartment where your camera gear and your more sensitive gear is located. And you kind of really don't want too much of that going on, just in case. It really depends. When you're hiking around and things are moving around in the bag, that might not be such a good idea. Okay, so it looks like you got two little clips up here. This is to give more support to your straps. Looking on the back of the bag here. So this is basically a sling bag. That's how they sell it. So this portion over here can go here, so you can wear it as a sling, or you can pull this strap out and then use it as a backpack. Now I'll be honest with you, sling bags are great, but when you're doing a lot of, you know, hiking, traveling and things like that, it kind of wears and tear on one of your shoulders. So the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to wear it as a backpack, and when you need to get to your gear from the sling, you just take one side off so you can get to one side of the bag, or you take the other side off to get to the other side of the bag. Anyways, this feels good. It's like a foam, like a hard foam area over here. And then this is obviously the strap over here to put over, you know, your hand truck or whatever you want to do. But yeah, so this is a pretty solid feel over here. Nice and probably airy. So now let's get to the sides. So you have a clip over here. So this zipper here is also for the side pocket here. So this, it comes with some sort of, okay, so this is what I really wanted it for, the tripod. This can hold my quite large tripod, and that was very important to me. So this is the inside from the sling side of the bag. And then you have it velcroed here. The velcro, you notice, is just a little circle. So it's not velcro all the way to the side. So you have this little circle for the velcro, so it's not going to be as strong. So over here you have a couple of pockets, so my whole hand can fit into this pocket. So that's pretty cool. Very useful. Okay. And then this is the zipper for the other side of the sling. And then now from here, I should be able to open it up just like so. And then that's the compartment. Just from looking at this, it's a pretty large area that it's covering. And the thing I like about this is that you have enough room to, from what it looks like, I could probably put, you know, a 70-300 lens in here plus the camera body. And then more holes for lens here. Now my Case Logic, the reason why I like my Case Logic is because it is big enough where I can fit 2 camera bodies with lenses, so I don't have to worry about changing lenses while I'm on site. And what I love again is that the tripod holder here, which is what this comes with, goes on, looks like it links down here, and then there's a strap probably over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. This strap here that will allow you to strap in your tripod. So all in all, this bag I like a lot, but we'll see if how good it is compared to my Case Logic bag that I've been using for absolutely years. Cool. All right, this bag definitely looks bigger than the 35. Okay, so let's do a side-by-side because that's what the whole video is about. So a side-by-side comparison just visually so you can see the differences in size. Side by side here, you can see the back of the bag here. Okay, so we got the straps. This one is not, these are not connected, but you can see that even the back sides of the bags are different. This is more of a soft foam on this side, and this is more of a hard foam on the 35. They both have this, you know, hand truck type of strap. Of course, over here is also foam, and over here is harder foam. So the back, this is soft and this is hard. This is the 35 and this is the 36. Now one thing guys I forgot to mention on the 35 is the laptop portion of the bag here. I forgot to show you the 2 portions here where you can input a laptop bag, and I have no idea what that's for. So this is the 35, and then now let's take a look at the 36. Now this is the Pro Light version. They say that this is a bigger, like a really big bag from the reviews that I read. And while it looks a little bigger than the 36, it's not substantially bigger. It's not something crazy, you know. Took a look at it from the overhead. This just visually looks a little bit wider. If you look at the specs online, they're really not too much different at all. Maybe an inch difference. This is how tall they both are. I mean, it's really, it's hard to say that one bag is bigger than the other. One does definitely look bigger than the other though. Like this one looks a little bit wider, but not by much at all. The laptop from this bag, which is the 36, opens from the side. Okay, and let me tell you, visually, I'm not measuring, but this definitely looks like it can hold my MacBook Pro 15-inch without an issue. All right, so now let's take a look at this. Got 2 pockets over here, just like the 35 does on this side. These pockets seem like it can probably hold almost as much. What I like about this is that there's no mesh on the inside. It's nice and solid. But again, there's a flange over here to keep it from opening up all the way, which is great. Looking at the top side, okay, the differences between this, so you have a lot more space up here. It's a lot bigger than the 35. You have both of these over here. This pocket on the 36 looks a lot bigger than this pocket on the 35. So that's one difference. The next difference is, if you can see on the 35 over here, you have a zipper that keeps anything from falling into the main compartment. And then this is Velcro, okay? And again, nothing's wrong with Velcro at all. Okay, and it's easier to operate, it's easier to customize. So if you look at these both over here, okay, nothing's wrong with them. It's just that there's gonna be a day when things are gonna fall inside. That's just how it is. You have a separator here that you can use to separate the two bags. I mean the two portions on the top. The 35 does not have that. The 36 has two pouches, similar to the 35 over here, which has one, and then pencil or pen areas on this side. Well, actually there's two pockets here. Okay, so that's the differences for the top. As far as the zippers go, they zipper easy. I don't feel any troubles with them, to be honest. Both backpacks so far have been great. Okay, now let's look at the front portion over here. The 36 has these angle type pockets, and the 35 is more of a square. Okay, now the main difference is between the two, and it doesn't really show on the Amazon videos. This is where you put your tripod, okay? And it presses against the middle part, which means your tripod leg may press against your gear. This, on the other hand, has this portion here that wraps around your tripod. It's the old school one. And then you have this part here that attaches to the bottom in case you have a tripod, you know, semi-large tripod, a non-small travel pod, I guess you would, if you will. Which is what I have. What I like about the 36 is the design and how they created the side pocket here. Okay, and what I also like about the 36 is that everything's nicely velcroed. So there's a zipper on the side here that we can just go around and open up the middle. Now the middle on this guy versus the 35 is a lot bigger. I mean, I have to say, just visually, again, I didn't measure anything, but it just looks a lot bigger, and it looks like I can fit a lot more gear. Then again, it is looking a bit wider than the 35. Okay, so you can see the differences there. I can definitely fit two camera bodies with lenses on this side. If I rearrange everything on this side, I could probably do the same. You can see three compartments here that you can put additional lenses. Again, both sides of the bag has this sling compartment. And you have this little pouch here in the middle. So if you want to put your drone or anything like that inside of the bag, you'll be able to do it. So you have this, and you have this. They both look great. And I don't know what else to say about these bags other than that they're both built. They feel really good. Here's one difference here. You have a elastically kind of slot on both sides of your sling pouch. I would imagine that would be for like your bottle of water or something of that sort. And to be honest, I wish I had that on my Case Logic. Now, let's bring the Case Logic in and see what the differences are with that. This is my Case Logic go-to bag. It has these bags, and this design has been created. So many different brands out there have the same functionality, but you have the space over here, just like your Manfrottos, compartments over here. You have a pocket on the side, just like this. So everything is very similar in pocket functionality. This bag is also half a sling, just like the other bags. I can definitely fit two camera bodies with lenses in here. The size of this bag is a lot smaller than the Manfrottos. And this bag, as you can see, it's all rusty from all the salt water, but that's the middle compartment there. So this bag has served me very well, and I think it's time for the Manfrotto. I want to give you a reference point on the sizes of this bag. All right, we're going to start with the 36 here because it's the larger size. I got TT685s over here. I want to be able to put my camera bodies in here, and this is the famous 70-200. Everybody knows it pretty much. I can pull this out, that's not a problem. And as you can see, just from a point of reference, this is not going to be a problem to fit in the bag. Okay, I can also fit it this way. And then that's this side here is easily gonna fit a camera body. It's not even a problem. You have your camera. This is the Sony A99 Mark II, just as a point of reference. This is definitely gonna fit in this bag. This is the 70-300 Tamron, I think it was f4 to 5.6 lens. This is gonna fit with no issues at all. If you can just see it that way. Okay. This is gonna be the same for the 35. The 35 should also have no issues with a 70-200. You can easily fit a camera body on this side. The thing is though, you'll probably only be able to fit one camera body with lens, unless it's gonna be some kind of pancake lens. Again, this is the Sony A99 Mark II, and this is not gonna be an issue to fit. It will be snug, just like my Case Logic, but it will fit, there's no question. Now, for the flashes, if you have to go on a portrait shoot or something of that sort, it'll easily fit in here. This is the 36, by the way. See, that's not gonna be a problem. It could go over here, that's not gonna be a problem. All of this is gonna be easily fittable. And the reason why I'm so confident in that without having to rearrange all the sections is because these flashes fit in my Case Logic, and as you saw earlier, my Case Logic is a lot smaller than this bag. So, look at that. With the 80-200, it kind of just swims in there. And with the Godox TT685, and I have a lot of young nuos, I could literally put 4 flashes in here. It's not going to be an issue. If I had to put 2 80-200 flashes in here, it's definitely not going to be a problem either. Okay, on a 35, let's just open it up. Oh, I'm sorry, this is the 36. I get confused. That was the 35, and the 35 is a lot smaller. Okay, so the 36, I mean, it's going to be no issue at all. But you notice the 35 was a lot deeper. So you notice if I put the 80-200 in here, it's a little bit deeper than the 36. But again, this is Velcro, so it's adjustable. So you're not gonna have too much of an issue there. In fact, I could probably put a camera in here. Look at that. This is the 36, okay? And I just put in my Sony A99 Mark II with the 70-300 Tamron f4 to 5.6. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you what the tripod looked like mounted to the backpack. This is the Enduro CT314-8X carbon fiber tripod. I don't think they sell it anymore, but it also does have the Enduro BHD3 head, so there is some weight to this tripod. So mounted to the 36, it feels really good. I mean, I don't think it's going to come out of the backpack at all. On the 35 has this little pouch that hangs on the bottom of the backpack for a larger tripod such as this, and your normal old school strap that straps around the top of the tripod. And that is the Low Pro AW Magnum 400. That is the Low Pro AW Magnum 200. That's the Eve case. That is the Case Logic sling bag. That is the other Case Logic sling bag. All right guys, so that's pretty much it for this review. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Really appreciate that. And if you want to see more photography related videos like reviews and behind the scenes and things like that, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that as well. And hopefully I see you in the next video.